Thursday, y'all. We're almost there. I actually did film yesterday and then my phone filled up with video because I've been taking so many videos with my phone. And so then I moved to my camera and then left my camera at work last night when I got home and had nothing to edit. So I apologize that I didn't get a video up last night, and I think it actually worked out because I was able to go home. I got everything done at school yesterday that I needed for today, other than I need to make a chart this morning. But I was able to go home and play with my kids. We went out front in our front yard and raced race cars and made racetracks with sidewalk chalk, and I was able to make dinner and just hang out with them. We played Xbox together. I just feel like I haven't seen them or played with them in so long, so it was meant to be, I think, that I left my camera at work. So I feel pretty rested today. I'm ready to kind of get back in there. I'll show you when we get in there that what we're doing today. I kind of shared it yesterday in yesterday's video. I'll go ahead and put yesterday's teaching section in right now. Okay, Alexa off. Okay, my friends, so we should be coming back. I hope you had a good amount of time to write your sentence or 2 sentences and draw your picture. I'll wait for everybody to come back.
Don't have their cameras
Yeah,
on.
I know. All right. So just to review what we just did, I'm going to write a new sentence. I'm going to write a sentence that has 6 words in it. So I have 1 line for each word. Okay. I decided I was going to write a sentence called, and my sentence would be, the girl was in her house. Okay. That's my sentence. And I'm going to show you why I wanted to do that. The girl was in her house. So once again, I'm going to start with that first word. My first word was the. I remember how to spell that word the from kindergarten, so I'm going to write that word the on my first line. The girl. Girl. G, g, g. I'm going to say it slow like a turtle, stretch it like a snake, and write the sounds I hear. G, er. I hear an R. G, Earl. The girl was. Okay, just a little bit more detail. Look at that. Just a little bit more. But now I'm going to make the roof look a little bit more like a roof. So I'm going to add the roof. And I'm going to make it look a little bit more like a roof. Look at that. That's a little bit better, huh? Could add a tree in the front yard and give it a tree. Maybe I could add some bushes in the front yard or some grass. And if I could add color to it. And how much better would my picture be? My picture when I first started, that was my picture when I first started. But look how much better this picture looks. All I did was add a little bit more detail. So when Mrs. Crisafulli says to you, boys and girls, I want you to add a little bit more detail to your picture. Can you add a little bit more color to it? You guys are big first graders now. So even though it might not take you very long to write your sentence, I want you to add some detail to your sentences, okay? Add some details to your pictures. Give me a little bit more. Okay, so we're in the classroom now. And my sweet husband is going to bring me coffee because I forgot my coffee, my pods at home. So he's going to run my coffee up here for me. This morning I'm going to be reading the book Do Unto Otters. I'm going to make my chart to go along with that. Then we are reviewing letter sounds a lot today because I don't feel like we've done very much of that. And we're going to do a lesson. I'm hopefully going to work on their poetry notebooks, their interactive notebooks today. Got a hair in my mouth. And introduce those to them. We are going to be doing the math interactive notebook. We're going to talk about sentences, kind of basic stuff, just reviewing a lot of stuff. I don't really want to start a whole lot of new stuff because we will be starting school. We have one more week of virtual learning and then starting school. So, or as of right now, that's the plan. I don't know if the board will come back together and change that, but we were told to just do lots of review over these 2 weeks because we don't know what's going to happen. And they need it, you know, distance learning in the spring. Some of them participated in it, some of them didn't. I'm not sure how much they did over the summer, so they need lots of review. So yeah, we're going to do more shapes today, do the book The Shape of Things, which is what I was going to do yesterday, and then I changed it last minute because we were short on time and I wanted something a little bit easier to do, so we just did this one. Yesterday was our early release day, so we got done at 2 instead of 3, and actually I've been releasing my kids at like 2:30, 2:35 so they could finish up any assignments that they didn't get done from that day. And then I stick around and hang out on the call until 3 in case they have any questions. But so yeah, we're going to do The Shape of Things and an interactive notebook. We're going to try it. We're going to see, and I'm going to have to tell them that we're going to play around and try things today, see if they work. So I told you how much fun I had with my boys last night, and next week we finally get to go back to Disney, so I'm looking forward to that. Next Wednesday, hopefully, we're going to go back to Disney. We're pass holders, so we try to go to Disney every weekend. But I wanted, since we get out early on Wednesday, I wanted to just do like a very short afternoon there. So if we get done at 2, then theoretically we could be down in Disney about 3 o'clock, hopefully, and they close at 9 at Epcot, I think. That time may be different. It may be 7. But still, that gives us a couple hours to maybe ride a couple rides and enjoy the Food and Wine Festival and just have dinner together and just be together as a family. So I'm looking forward to that. I love spending time with my babies, all of them. So yeah, I forgot my coffee this morning, so my husband's bringing that. I'm going to I'm going to set up the chart. And I'll show that. I'm going to do a chart for the book, Do Unto Others. And I actually have this book in hand, but I think I'm going to read it online because I think I checked it out from, let me see, I think I checked it out from the library to do like an ebook online, which if you don't do that, you should definitely look into that. Most libraries have lots of great children's books on their ebook side of their thing. So even if you live kind of out in the country and there's not a library system near you, a lot of times they will give their teachers library cards. So look into that because I'm finding lots of great books to do with my kids, and then they can see them on the screen versus me holding them up to the camera, which is a much different experience. So I've got that one, and I'm going to do the chart, and we're going to do our alphabet stuff today, and I'll show you what I can. So here we go. Guys, so that's the chart. How can we do unto others? And then they'll give me some ideas and I'll write it around the chart, and then we'll leave this up. So I'm just going to wheel that over here to my space. So yay! It's kind of hard to see. Let me see if I can scoot back a little bit. There we go. Do unto others. I found this chart on Pinterest and I liked it. The only thing I don't like is using markers, but I wanted the colors to stand out over crayons since they're not in class. Does anybody else use the Mr. Sketch markers? And as you're coloring and you're sitting there smelling the scent, go, I'm hungry. This one is banana, I think, or it smells like banana, like cream pie or banana pudding. Oh, it smells so good, especially all of it all at once. I was sitting there going, it's time for breakfast. So I'm gonna finish sitting up and put you guys down and get ready for our morning. I thought I'd show you my little squishy. This is my teacher's squishy, so if it's been a bad day, if something's going on, like they ask us to do something that frustrates me, anything like that, you know, those days when you just need to squeeze something. This is my shark one. Isn't he cute? I think I got him from Staples. I love him. Look at his little face. He's so cute. Yay. All right, here we go. Packing you up as much as I can. And I'm going to open up class. Pull up our song. I probably will have to cut part of this song out, so you'll probably hear, like, you'll see it chop up here in a second because I can't have this whole song in
Phonics
there.
provide proven mosquito protection. Trust our family to protect yours.
While I'm waiting, you guys, I've had lots of great comments and questions, and I'm trying to get to them as fast as I can. I am still using Microsoft Teams. We are not allowed to use Zoom, if I've mentioned that. Full screen here. So, oh, where did it go? We had all of these opened, didn't we? It didn't save correctly. So today is August 13th. August 13th. We have almost done one full week of online learning. Almost one full week. Tomorrow we will have done one whole week of online learning together. Days of the week. 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 There's Sunday and there's Monday, there's Tuesday and there's Wednesday, there's Thursday and there's Friday, and then there's Saturday. Days of the week. 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 Today is Thursday. Today is Thursday. All day long. All day long. Yesterday was Wednesday. Tomorrow will be Friday. Oh, what fun. Oh, what fun. What's the weather like today? Like today, like today. What's the weather like today? Mrs. Crisafulli says it's... I had to look outside to double check. It's sunny again. Sunny, sunny, sunny. I think we should have 4 sunnies on there.
How much sunnies are there?
I don't know. Look. How much sunnies are there? There were 4, weren't there? Oops. How many sunnies were there? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. And we don't have any. This one is like some sun and sun clouds. This one is all cloudy and then of course rainy. We don't have any of the other ones, do we? Winter, spring, summer, fall, these are seasons 4 in all. The weather changes, sun and rain and snow. Leaves fall down and flowers grow. Okay, so we did brown and we did white. I think we should do pink if it'll pull up. All right, guys, so we're going to do some sounds together this morning. And because we're going to be doing this, I'm going to need to make sure I can see your mouth. Okay, I want to be able to see your mouth, and I want to see if I ask you to do something with your hands, make sure you have your hands in front of the camera. So let's practice. Make sure that you can see your face in your camera so that I can see your mouth, because I want to see your mouth moving. And then I want you to practice holding your hands up so that I can see your hands, because we're going to count some sounds. We're going to start with listening for rhyming words. Remember, a rhyming word is a word that sounds the same at the end of the word. So it kind of has that same ending chunk to it. Okay? For example, cat, hat. Cat, hat. They both say at, right? Cat, hat, they both say at. Okay? So we're going to listen for some rhymes. If you think the word rhymes, you're going to give me a big thumbs up. If you think the word does not rhyme, those 2 words I give you, if they don't rhyme, then you're going to give me a big thumbs down. Make sure you're doing that in front of the camera so I can see thumbs up, thumbs down. Okay? You ready? I like to be tricky. Gotta have your listening ears on. Rain, train. Rain, train. Do those rhyme? Rain, train. Where did I put mine? Rain, train. Okay, listen to the ending of them. Rain, train. They both say ain. They don't have the same beginning sound. They have the same ending sound.
Can I go potty?
Mm-hmm. You don't have to ask her at your home. Okay, guys. So I have you in a cabinet so that I can make my coffee. I just got done with our reading and our math, and I know I recorded part of that, but it, I'm sorry, I'm sure you don't want to see the top of my head. So I recorded our reading and our word work, and we didn't get through all of our word work because we had major glitches with our story today. I got it working it out, but we're going to finish that when we come back, which is fine because teaching them writing is all like sentence review and that sort of thing. So that shouldn't take me very long this morning, and then they're going to have lots of time to go in and complete work and play games and that sort of thing this morning. Sorry. Does anybody else put butter in their coffee? I know I've told you this, but I do keto, and so I do like bulletproof coffee where it's like fat coffee. So I put butter in my coffee. It's so good. It makes it frothy. It's so good. So that's where we're at. I'm going to set up my writing lesson, which is, like I said, it's just sentence structure. And let me open that back up for you. Get my sight word stuff together. We're going to do sight word sentences today to review sight words. And then they're going to have their center time. Math this afternoon is where I think our struggle is going to be, because I think we're going to have issues with the interactive notebook on their end, just because teaching them to do something like that, like an interactive notebook, when they're not here in front of me and I can like walk around and help make sure that they're tapping on the correct thing, I think that's going to be difficult. But we're going to try it today. If not, I can just shoot out the one page that I want them to do and let them play. But we're doing shapes. The shape of things is our story. Coming in, and I didn't want to be rude over here in my corner. So we're doing the shape of things, that's our story, and we're doing a response page where they create a scene with shapes. Normally in class they would do this in their interactive notebooks. They would draw the shapes and then they would create like a house out of it, or a car, or a kite, or something along those lines. But this way they're doing it interactively, and they can turn it in. So let me pick you up and move you. And then science, hopefully we're going to get to our next generation science lesson today. I still have to figure out where to put these. I don't like them there. I'm thinking I'm going to put them up there. I think that's where they're going to go. I think I can fit them all in that little corner. Because we can't hang them from our blinds. I actually have to order some, the clothesline, the teacher's clothesline with the little pins to clip on stuff. I have to order some of those to hang charts and stuff, but I can't hang them there. I could put them across this. Whoop, can you see that? That little ledge right there? Let me flip you around. I might be able to, let me let it sound adjust. So I might be able to put them across this little ledge. Be kind, work hard, play safe. What do you think? Do you think they would look better if I had them hanging from that ledge, where they kind of hung down a little bit? Or maybe I could get like a clothesline for them to hang from there. I think that might look weird. I don't know. Or there, in that corner. Or I guess I could put them on the window, but then I don't know which way I would put them. Which direction. I don't think I like them there. I'm going to go ahead and punch out my letters for the votes are in, and everybody thinks books are friends, ... not food. So I'm going to go ahead and put that sign up there. I'm going to try to get that done this afternoon. Okay, so I don't want to make this video too long because I do want to include yesterday's lesson in it. So I'm going to stop talking because I tend to ramble. And I'm going to go set up, and I'm going to probably won't record writing. It's not going to be very exciting. It's going to be sight word. But I will try to record math today or science. So I'll try to do that for you guys. Yeah, and then I'll check in with you at the end of the day. Or if we're learning
about then.
Like math, with math we learn about numbers and shapes. What do you think we learn about with science?
I think science is supposed to be a little bit like reading, but doing stuff while you read.
Right. Well, in science, we do read a lot. Excellent. Absolutely. We do read a lot in science. Science is when we learn all about our world. And we're going to learn all about how our world works. We're going to learn all about animals and plants. And we'll learn about how lights work. And we can learn about something called matter, which is like everything. Okay, so science is super cool because it's all about our world. It's our whole world, everything in our world. Okay, so we're going to watch a little video all about, if I can get my thing to connect, we're going to watch a little video all about science and what is science. Let me get it pulled up. I think you've seen this guy. You've probably seen him before. Make sure the sound, uh-oh, I just lost connection. Oh, there we go, okay. Here we go. It's starting to thunder and get stormy here, so I hope that doesn't affect our connection. All right. Let me make our screen big.
Hello there, I'm Dr. Jeff, and I'm trying to solve a mystery. Something has been walking through our lab, and it's...
Hey guys, so I forgot to press the record button when I was doing my math lesson today. We got so into our lesson. We sang a song, we played an interactive game on shapes, and I read the book Shape of Things, and then I showed them how to do their interactive notebook. Y'all, the interactive notebook I think is going to work out so well. It's going to be such a convenient thing to have. So I'm going to spin you around and show you what that looks like. I don't remember if I've shown you this yet, but I want to go ahead and show you what it looks like. So this is my Google slide section. I created this notebook, and then I add the page that I want the students to have access to. I add it over here, and then that's the one that they do. But their notebook is going to be collecting all of their pages. So by the end of the year, or end of the whatever, they'll have all of their interactive pages in one spot rather than 15 different pages to turn in. It'll all just be under the same thing. I'm hoping it continues to work. This is what they did today. They just created, they practiced using the toolbar with the shapes key, and they created like a shape picture down here. Let me see if I can show you one of my students' ones. Okay, so this is one of the ones that was turned in. So when it comes to me, this is what it looks like on our platform. But so this is, and I took the student's name off the front, but you can see, so he messed up the first time and he didn't get all of his shapes in, so we resubmitted it, and there's his little picture. He did such a good job just practicing using those shapes and adding something in. Such a fun tool to use. So I'm so impressed. I'm so excited about that. Tomorrow we're going to play around with the poetry one that I made and have them highlight the rhyming words in the poem. And then I'm going to teach them how to find a picture to go with the poem. So I'm so excited. I hope it works. These kids are so precious. If I had this group of kids in my room, I know that we could do amazing things. First graders can do so much technology-wise. It's just the barrier is that screen, like them being at home and me being here connection, because it's difficult for them to navigate between tabs and screens and whatnot on their iPads. But if they were here, I know that I could model it for them and tell them exactly where to go and walk around and make sure they were tapping on the correct thing and really teach them how to do it and go super slow. And then by the end of the year, they'd probably be blowing like my daughter's class out of the water, and she's in 9th grade. So I'm so impressed. We had such a good lesson. They had so much fun. Yeah, and then we did our Generation Genius What is Science, and I wanted them to do a What is Science activity when they were done, but my science stuff wouldn't load correctly. So I just kind of ended our class early and told them to finish their pages and their work, and that I would be around to hang out with them until it was time to go. So it was such a good day. It was such a good afternoon lesson, and I feel like we had a really good day. I feel like they're getting into the swing of things now, and I had 11 show up for most of the day. Most of the day I had 11 kids. They kind of faded in and out here or there, but 11 showed up first thing this morning, and they were ready to go out of the 14, so I thought that was really good. I'm so happy. Okay, so I'm going to clean up, and I will chat with you guys in just a minute. Okay, so I'm getting ready to head out. I have to take my daughter to an appointment, and I have to go get groceries today, and it's about to storm. Of course, because it's Florida and it's the afternoon time. So I wanted to show you, I did put my letters up. They're crooked. I can see it from this angle, but they're up, and I can go back and I can fix them when I have a step stool. And I'll wrap up for the day. So let me show you. So there's my sign. Slow zoom, right? So books are friends. I know they're crooked. it's going to bother me, but they're up. Books are friends, not food. You guys tell me what you think though. Do you like it like surrounding the sharks, or do you think I should put it like over here, which would be kind of weird? Books are friends, ... not food next to it. I can't do a speech bubble because I'll just make it look funny. It'll look weird. Yeah, I just don't want to mess with that. But I could put it over here. I could put it like books are friends and have it going like slanted. But if I straighten it out, I think I like it like that. So you tell me what you think. Leave me a comment. I know it's crooked. Books is crooked. The middle of friends is crooked. I need to line it up better, but I didn't have a step stool, so I was trying to do it at the end of my lunch. It's up. And then I showed you this earlier. Should I put be kind, work hard, play safe, where it sits on the top of this thing, but then a little bit's going to hang down because the letters are big? Should I put it there? In the past, I always had like shark streamers that hang from there, but they haven't come in yet. I ordered them, they haven't come in yet. So I've got that, or I can put the sayings like over in this section. That's really my only wall space left. I do have to be careful about, I can't like hang them from the ceiling because I've got other stuff that's coming in, but I want the kids to be able to see it, and we have to have certain signs and stuff up by the door, so I can't put them over there. Otherwise I would, but you know, all of that emergency stuff has to go over there. So yeah, so that's my day. I hope that you enjoyed the lessons today. I'm pretty sure I recorded most of the reading lesson. I will probably chop it up a little bit so you don't have to sit and listen to the book the whole time. And then our charts. I don't know if you saw the chart when we were done. They didn't finish adding stuff into it. I didn't want to run out of time. It's hard for these guys to engage via computer because they want to play with their toys in their bedroom and all of that. But they did give me a good chunk of answers. So they talked about using the words please and thank you and excuse me. That was the first thing that one of my precious little babies told me, is to say excuse me. We talked about playing fair and sharing and how that was going to look different this year. I kind of pushed them into some of this stuff. One of my friends said apologizing right off the bat, so saying they're sorry. And then I tried to help them with not name calling, because it's kind of a big thing for first graders. So I don't know if you're zoomed in or not. Let me make sure you're not zoomed in. Okay, so you'll see my big, it's popped up today. I think it's stress, but so yeah, my goals tonight is to get all next week planned, the whole week, now that I kind of see how it's going to lay out. We still don't have word on the exact start date, so I'm just going to plan for the whole week to be doing what I've been doing this week. I want to get some of my sound wall stuff printed, the rest of my cards printed, and then the locks and stuff. That's going to take me some time. I want to get my STEM bags done. I think what I'm going to do with my students is they're going to have a bag of STEM tools that they keep all week, and then I will put a picture on the board as they're coming in the morning, and they can pull out their STEM bag and try to create that picture with their STEM materials. That way they've got some hands-on stuff, but it's theirs. It's staying with them all week. And at the end of the week, I can wash stuff, I can quarantine it all weekend, and I can switch it out. So I think that'll work, because all of my STEM tools, or most of my STEM tools, are like objects that can be wiped down and cleaned. So I think that we're on the right path. We're doing good. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe. I have lots of people watching. You guys know you want to subscribe. You want to see how the year is going to play out. I know you do. So go ahead and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button so that you can get notified when I post new content. Next week I will probably go to 2 videos a week, like one at the beginning of the week and then a vlog at the end of the week for the whole week. But I know that you guys have been requesting me to keep doing these lesson videos, so I will do those as I can. And yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow.